All right. Hello, all you night readers. How's everybody doing tonight? Well, we are in for a special night. Very, very special. It's going to be a great time. We are going to have a lot of fun here. Thank you for Donna, Pinky, Vicky. Vicky fell asleep last night. I knew it. Angel, hello. It's good to see you all here already. We are starting a few minutes early to get some questions in quickly. We're going to go to right around 7 o'clock, maybe a few minutes after, but not much. And we'll try and get everybody's questions in the best that we can. All right, so I would like to introduce to you my very, very special guest, Jade the Violet Sage.
Hi, everyone. Nice to be here again. Welcome. And I'm very excited to be the guest today on Night Reader Tarot. And if you were all on last time, we were on the Violet Sage last time, and it's so exciting to see everyone here today. Welcome, Donna, Pinky, Vicky, Angel, Kayla. I know we're going to have many more tonight. It's going to be a busy night. Yeah. I'm a reader here too, and we are going to be taking our turns tonight. Thank you for joining us.
Hey, CM, welcome. Kayla, good to see you sneak in. I saw that. Our theme, by the way, for the next 24 hours is learning. So keep that in mind. That'll be our theme for the next 24 hours. Learning. That could be helpful, right? All right, let's start at the top. Donna had 2 questions I saw. Donna, for some reason, was this supposed to be questions for me only? Is that the way it was supposed to be? Because that's the way I read it, but I wasn't sure. And Jade and I are both going to read, so...
Yeah, she told me beforehand. She's good with that. It's good when I do things in the second person sometimes. It removes myself from the situation. It's good.
There you go. All right, so we're going to do 1 card for each question. All right, so is your daughter going to win her disability case? Absolutely. Absolutely. No doubt about it. You got the world. The world means everything comes together, right? All every thing, every purpose. Completion. Absolute completion with success. So my answer to that question is absolutely. What do you got, Jade?
All right. What I have on that one is the 8 of coins. This is a lucky card, and it's putting some money away too, so it does feel like there's going to be a little added information to that. It's enough to put away, so that's good. And it's being focused on it, so just making sure that your daughter takes her time and focuses on it, does all the manifesting and everything that she can to make sure that things come to fruition, because there's always hidden things somewhere. But yeah, looks really good.
Yeah, definitely. All right, so the second question was, will I be able to safely travel to see her this year by fall, by plane? So my answer to that is start saving your money because it may be a bit expensive. The 4 of Pentacles is showing me that you feel like you're stable, but you need to save more to actually be able to do it by fall. So, but I absolutely see that if you save, you can do that by fall. Yes. What do you have for me, Gene?
Oh, interesting. I sort of have a little bit of the same here. I had the Fool, where the Fool goes on an adventure, beginning or renewed, but at the same time, I feel the same thing, that there may be some money situations, there's possibilities, but there's some possible carelessness. I mean, things might not work out the term that would be to your satisfaction. uh, to not overstress things. You may wait, but it does feel like you are ready for that adventure. So I think it's going to be a choice, is really what the outcome of that is.
Yeah, that sounds about right. That sounds good. I think I think with a little work, right? A little hard work, the Eight of Pentacles there, and some saving up, everything will work out really well. Um, Also, real quick, if you guys do decide to donate, it'll come to me, but it will get split between the two of us. So keep that in mind. I don't want you to think that you're just giving to me only. I am, we will definitely split anything that you guys donate. I saw Vicky had asked for a donation. If your phone does barcode scanning, you can scan that code right down there in the bottom, right across there.
Oh, that is cool. I like that.
Yes.
How'd you do that?
Magic.
I'm learning
If
so much from him.
it, you can also go to nightreadertarot.com. That is the website. There's a donation place on there, nightreadertarot.com. And the other way to donate is through PayPal, and that's paypal.me/nightreader326, all one word, nightreader326. Okay, so something to keep in mind. So Pinky's here, that's great. Vicky's here, yeah. So Vic, you fell asleep last night. That's okay, it was late. And she would like a general financial reading. All right, so here's what I get for you, Vic. I have the Page of Wands, and I have the Five of Pentacles. The Page of Wands is telling me that you are going to be learning something new with your work, or some new work that you're going to have. So that will help you financially. But the Five of Pentacles is telling me, though, that there can be an issue right now where money is extremely tight for you, where you are having money issues, just because things haven't been going really, a whole lot. Not a whole lot's been going on for the past few months, so it really makes things difficult for you. What do you have, Jade?
Okay, well, the first one I have is Three of Cups here. As far as making income on your own, it feels like a little assistance is going to be called for, especially if there's like three people that come together, or people that you could depend on. Maybe if you have a partner in a partnership or something like that in a business, or someone that can help you brainstorm, do some ideas. And with that, I think that you will have success. And then the second card is the Five of Wands, where it feels like you're really spending more time building new foundations and getting things ready. Focusing more on things that you love right now than so much the money aspect. It feels like something else needs to come first. So you're going to be putting your energy in probably some other places first before that can really come to fruition for you fully. But I do believe there's a possibility it just may take a little more time than you're anticipating, a little more extra critiquing, some extra work there. Okay.
Yeah, so that sounds good. Angel says, what are Patrick's intentions towards me? What are his intentions towards you? So, let's see what we got for you. Patrick's intentions towards you are 2 pages. Look at that. The swords, Page of Swords and Page of Pentacles. I think he is looking to take care of you. I think he wants to take care of you financially and and have a commitment with you. But I do think that right now he's a bit on the immature side, and I see that he has a lot of restless energy that's going to keep him from actually making that commitment right now. I think he wants to in the future, but I'm not sure it's going to happen right now. Only because I think he's just too immature for it right this very minute. I think he needs to wisen up a little. What do you got, Jade?
I got something very similar, just maybe just a little bit of extra added information there. He has a lot of good hopes. He's willing to go to bat for you, but the thing is he's got a lot of stuff that he's dealing with inside of himself too. I agree with you. I don't feel that he's mature enough in the right areas to hold a really, I don't want to say useful, a good conducive relationship. See, he's battling himself. There's a lot of spiritual stuff. There may be some issues that are weighing on his mind that may be blocking him from being the best that he can be. And then I have the Seven of Cups, which is he does a lot of that wishful thinking and things of that sort, but doesn't mean that he's capable of doing what his desires are. So there's a little confusion there of more of capability more than what he would like to do. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
that's been a post. Okay.
That's what we see, Angel. So, Pinky Lee, I'm doing great. I hope you guys are all doing well. Yep. Let's see here. Christina over on Facebook says hello. Good to see you. Pinky Lee wants to know what's going on with Eunice. What is going on with Eunice? I always find, Jade, that when there's questions like that, it's so much easier if they just tell us what's going on.
Yeah. There's also another one that's before that too. I don't know if you've seen it. Christina?
Oh, Christina, I missed it. I'll get back to Christina's right after this. Yeah, I'll get back to hers. I'll definitely get back to hers. I almost started putting out 5 cards. I was like, oh, such a habit, right? So what's going on with Eunice? Eunice is having some serious conflict right now, and she needs to build her confidence up. She is very low in confidence. She has a confidence issue, but I think she understands that. I think she gets that she has this problem, and she's really trying to work on it. She has the ambition of trying to make it better, but it's not. It hasn't happened yet because she is still definitely feeling, kind of lost, kind of, just not confident. What do you have, Jade?
Okay. I have the Seven of Wands where there is some battling going on, maybe fighting over something that trying to overcome some obstacles. So there's some things going on in her own mind, and I'm sorry about the dogs in the background. I'm trying to get them under control here. Toys. Okay. She's going to, and Eunice, I believe it is, she is going to overcome these obstacles, but it's going to take some time right in the middle of things. And it does feel like there's a possibility that there is someone that is sidetracking her, and it feels like there's a possible love issue that might be on the back burner that's swaying her focus right now. So it seems like she's really more dependent on other people right now. But I believe there may be some, I believe good news is coming in, but it may take a little bit. They just keep getting struggles. Her mind is in a couple different places at once. So, and I think she's really focused on some love aspect. So I hope that's of some help for you.
Yeah. Hope that helps, Pinky. Definitely hope that helps. Christina, didn't mean to miss your question. Christina does moderating on Facebook for me.
Oh, hi, Christina.
Yeah. So she's here every night as well. And she would like to know if Ivan will move here to my city. And if so, when? Wow. All right, let's see what we got. I think you guys obviously are, I say obviously all the time, I'm sorry. I think you guys work together very well. I can clearly see that you work together, you cooperate, and this whole idea of moving him here from his wherever he is going to take a lot of teamwork. The Eight of Swords absolutely shows me that you feel like you're powerless in the whole thing. This really has to come down to him making the decision. So for me personally, will he move to your city? I think that he could. I think he can. I just think that, it's going to take a lot of teamwork, but you don't feel like you have any part of it yet. You don't really feel like you're part of the move yet. So once you start feeling better about it, then the teamwork will come in. What do you have, Sage? Jade?
Well, I have the 5 of coins. That's right. I go by both names. I do see that there's going to be some issues where money is concerned. I also feel like there might even be some issues where love is concerned. It feels like he can become actually more of a burden than a help. So really want to be careful, search out all the reasons that you really want to do things, and that he's on board for doing things and wanting to be close. It does feel like a lot of effort. There's just a lot of dragging the line. I totally agree with you, Night Reader. This feels like something's going on there. And again, we have more money issues, and it feels like there's some choices, things that need to be made. And the love. I read a lot into cards with colors, and it feels like a lot of love issues. Something's not working out right, and it could end up putting pressure on the relationship as well. So I'm not sure if it's going to be possible because there's a lot of money issues. It feels like. So leave that with you.
Yeah, you had all pentacles. That's lots of money stuff. Hello, Roberto Rivera. Hello, Robert Feck2. How are you? It's good to see you. Hey, Quee. Nice to see you as well. Stacy Miles. April Strohmeyer. Good to see you. And Julie J. Julie J's got a lot to read. I can't wait till we get down that far. All right, Kayla wanted to know, will my mom's chat with Dorian make a difference and help him see the light? It's a come to Jesus meeting.
Interesting.
Will you and Dorian be together when everything is said and done? When the smoke clears, who will be left standing? Hey, Dream Weaver, it's good to see you. Thanks for being here too. All right, so will your mother have the come to Jesus meeting with him, and who will be still standing when the smoke clears? Excellent, good questions. I think that he is going to be a bit resilient to talking to your mother. I just think there's gonna be that resilience, right? I think there's going to be a bit of I don't know whose idea it was to do that, but I think that he is going to feel like he's on guard the whole time. He's really going to be a bit defiant, right? He's going to be defiant, but I do think that he will have a better understanding by the end of the meeting, and that he really wants to put roots down and something to grow. from that. So that is what I see so far, Kayla. What do you have, Jade?
Let's see. Okay, we have the
I
Two of
know.
Wands. Normally, if the sun is right side up, there is some confusion, and on some aspect, he really, really wants the healing, and he really, really wants the love situation. But I also feel like this might be harder than he thought. Um, and it doesn't feel like it's really him. It feels like there's other people that are involved in the situation that cause this disruption or making it harder for him. And it's not that he doesn't want to, because I do believe he does. And then, again, I wish I know which way I really pull these cards, right side or upside down. I'm going to have to start doing cards one way or the other. Okay, so there is a possibility of some trouble in the making, but I also feel like it's going to take two to make it happen. So whatever takes place, it's I'm surprised like a card that didn't represent the scales that comes up right now, because it
Justice.
really feels like there is a choice, is a decision, and it's undecided at this time. So that's what
Yeah,
I'm
Justice is my
reading.
card.
It just is
Justice
your
comes
card.
up every time I do a live reading. Either Justice or Temperance comes up. They are not my favorite cards, but they show up every single live reading at least once. One or the other, or both. Here we are on what I think show number 98, and I can't get
Don't
away
you?
from
You
these
have a
two cards.
special coming up.
Yeah, we got a big special on Monday. Monday is the 100th anniversary. We will not have a show on Sunday for Father's Day, since I will not be around. But Monday we will have our 100th episode, and we will be having a 2-hour special. It'll be 5 Eastern till 7 Eastern, 4 Central to 6 Central.
That's
All
awesome.
right. So if you
That's
guys can
awesome.
make it 2 hours, 2 hours of fun, 2 hours of questions. I hope I make it that long.
I think I need to add a little something here. Don't forget, everyone, if things seem to be on the down scale right now, or things are breaking down and stuff, I just have to tell you that Mercury's in retrograde, and it
Yeah,
does raise havoc. And even purchasing new items turn out to be lemons. So even if things don't work out now, it doesn't mean they won't, but you just might have to wait a little bit.
have some patience. Have some patience, and yeah, that's a big deal, right? So Kui would like to have a general love reading. So generally, I would say this love reading is not quite the way that you would want it to go to start. I think there's some type of deception or betrayal, something going on behind your back, that you need to know about before you get into any type of relationship with somebody. Whoever it is that you are looking to move forward in a relationship with is definitely has something else going on, some other type of they have some other motive that they're not sharing with you. And judgment says that you're gonna figure that out. You're gonna solve that problem, and then you're gonna want a fresh, you're gonna want a new start from there. You're gonna want to probably get away from that person. So I don't really, honestly and unfortunately, I don't really see a whole lot of love in your love reading. What do you have, Jade?
Oh my goodness, I totally agree with you, but the cards are like sinking up here. Okay. We have the Ten of Swords, which it just feels
Oh,
like either there's things hiding beneath the surface. I don't think it's going to be a satisfactory outcome for you if you are getting involved with someone right now. Uh, be careful what you share, how much information there may be, exactly like what you said. There might be some things under the surface that you aren't aware of. They might be in it for themselves, or, a lot of times as caring, loving people are attracted to that. Therefore, they love nurturers. So you may be one of those. But I do feel that you're going to catch it, because then we have the double reverse. It's like you're throwing off the shackles, and you're no longer captive to this situation. So I don't know if you're involved right now or you're going to get involved, but you may really want to check out these people with a fine-tooth comb before you let them disrupt your life. That you do catch it and you do take their bull by the horns and you lead it to where it needs to go, and that's good.
Yeah, good. That is right on. Stacy, good thing you got court papers today. That's a good thing. That is a very good thing, I believe.
Like, let's hope that's a good thing, right?
Yeah, yeah. From what I remember, our discussions over the past couple of weeks, it should be good.
Oh, it's a good thing. Good.
Julie J says, "Hello, everyone. Hope you're all well and safe." Yes.
Hey,
So
Robert.
far, so good. What will be the outcome of our complaints about the cheeky preteens that are vandalizing our property? Will they stop altogether or will they continue? Ooh, that's
Wow.
rotten little
That's
kids.
a loaded question there.
Yeah, rotten little monsters. All right. All right, Julie, here's what I got. Again, I got the Nine of Wands, which to me shows me how defiant they're going to be. They're going to be extremely defiant until there's an until in this, and until the Hierophant comes along. And the Hierophant is going to teach them a lesson that they really need to learn. It's not going to be, it's not going to be like a school lesson. It's going to be maybe a spiritual lesson, maybe a little bit of religious based lesson. And again, it may be that come to Jesus meeting, for lack of another better word. I think they'll wake up. I think right now they're very defiant, but I think somebody's going to come in, somebody above them, somebody of authority is going to come in and really give them a wake up call. That's what I see. What do you have, Jade?
All right, again, right on. We got King of Cups here, but this one is reversed. So, yes, you are definitely dealing with a bunch of shady characters there, and I don't think anything really is going to correct them in their mind. So, as far as probably ever being able to trust them again, I'm not so much sure. Not to like grow up a little, and yeah, they are some shady characters. But I do see the Four of Swords. It's reversed. It comes in. And I do feel like justice is going to come in, and this card states that you may also be able to recover some of what is lost. So if anything's been stolen from you or anything, it does feel like they come to, well, the higher ups come to see who the culprits are, and they give them a little slap of justice. That's what I think. Justice ought to be a theme of the day. It's coming up a lot.
Yep.
So
the idea comes up a lot.
It's not going to stop on the road. You need to push it further. So, yeah.
Yep. So, couple quick things real fast, Robert, before I do your reading. Remember, all readings are for entertainment purposes only. That's what we do this for. And please hit like for the video tonight, and make sure you subscribe to both of us. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe to me. If you have not been to see Jade over on her shows on Sunday mornings, she does a show on Sunday morning at 10 o'clock Central Time, 11 o'clock Eastern. Make sure you go over to the Violet Sage on YouTube and Facebook and subscribe and follow, please, because that is extremely important.
Thank you.
That's the way we know that things are going well. All right, Robert. A general reading. Generally, I would say things are great. I got the Two of Cups, which just tells me that there's, a very good romantic partnership coming or already in your life right now. The compatibility is great. The union of the two of you is really good, and the magician just tells me that, that it's even better. It just continues to get better. You guys find some type of creativity. You're very resourceful, and you are, you know, not only you're good together, but you're great together. That's what I see. And again, this is either somebody coming to you that's going, and this is going to happen in the future, or this is already, if you're in a relationship, I'm talking about that, the both of you, right now. So that's what I have. And what do you have?
Excuse me. Okay, well, I have King of Wands, and I know this is a representation of you, Robert, that you are a nice fatherly figure, you're a gentleman, you're very open-minded, so you have a lot of patience to what's going on. You have that healing and that love energy around you. And I do have the Ten of Cups, so the Ten of Cups usually means the outcome is of happiness. I do feel that there is a little bit of warning in getting there. Things just have to be approached the right way and using your beautiful talents that you have and getting someone to see the light. So it feels like there's a little work that's being done in there, but the outcome is happiness. So that's fantastic. Yay!
Yeah, good stuff for you, Robert. Really good stuff. When those two cards came out for me, I was thrilled for you. So I don't know if you're in a relationship or not, but you might be soon. All right. So April says, just a general reading, please, and thank you. All right. Okay, good. I am not seeing, if you guys are commenting after your readings, I'm not to that point where I can see any of those. So I know you're all, I'm sure you're all saying thank you and saying wonderful things, because I know how it is every night, but it's just, there's so much going on, right? We have so many people and so many comments. I'm just trying to look really fast. Yep, Robert said thanks to both of us. He's thrilled too. That's good. Who else do we read for? Christina says, welcome to the show. Pinky Lee is telling, make sure you subscribe and share, please. Julie said that is good. That was her thing. She said very true. Bad characters. Very bad characters.
This goes down quite a ways. We have a lot of people like scrolling.
I can't go through it all, but that's where I'm at. All right, so general reading for you, April. General reading. So I have the King of Swords and the Three of Cups. The King of Swords tells me that there is someone in your life that is extremely serious, very predominant, but very smart, a very good communicator. They're very good at getting their point across, and you can kind of see that from the crow sitting on top of the telephone pole, right? Communications is key. Very smart, you can tell, right? You have the owl. So yeah, you've got a lot of symbolism in here for all the different meanings of the King of Swords. The Three of Cups does show me that you will be having a good time with friends or family, close family members soon. Maybe some type of celebration, some type of party, something like that. Maybe it has to do with Father's Day coming up. We've only got a couple days for that. I don't ever want to assume that people have a great relationships with parents all the time, but I definitely see where there is celebration with friends or close family members coming. So what do you have, Jade?
All right, I have a little added information here today. It feels like you are rebuilding some foundations. I may even be going back to school, and there's a lot of healing involved in this. So I don't know if you might be taking up a healing trade or something if you're going back to, like I said, going back to school or learning something else. But it feels like you're just now really making the mark. You're getting things rolling, and it feels like it's going to be a good thing, and it's healing for you, and you might even be focusing on some sort of healing for the future. And then I also have 7 of coins. And putting away some money for something that you love or want to do could even be, again, I don't know why I keep getting feeling a possible school, but all the red that's around it, there's a lot of love that's involved. So I think you should be putting away so you can save to maybe go on a vacation, doing something that you love to do, that you really want to do, and that you're going to be really successful on whatever it is that you're planning here and that you're putting forth. And that's awesome. That's what counts.
Yeah. All right. Thank you, April. Thank you very much for being here. Appreciate everybody who's here tonight.
Oh yeah.
You know, we had such a good turnout on Sunday when we did this. And I kind of had a feeling we were going to have a great turnout tonight, and we really, both of us, do appreciate everybody who's shown up to both shows. You know, we understand that our times are very different. She does a morning show on Sundays, and I do the evening shows. So we kind of figured if you missed one, you could probably catch the other, because we had all the time zones pretty much covered at that point. So, yeah. Let's see what we got. Roberto says, can we please tell him if he will be moving, and will it be good? Will it be a good move? All right, let's see a good card with some movement in it here for you.
I'm sorry. Thank you, people. I know I'm not speaking too much here today. It's kind of unlike me.
That's all right. So the Page of Rods is telling me, or Page of Wands, same difference, right? That you are excited about it. You're encouraged to move. You are looking at different places, right? You're looking at different things to move to, but I don't see where things work out in the very near future. With the Ten of Swords, I see where things kind of go bad, and then you end up walking away. You end up walking away from whatever it is, you know, whether it's a negotiation or, you know, whatever type of place you're looking for, whether it's an apartment or a house or whatever. I definitely see you walking away from the table, basically, and not happy about that. What do you have, Jade?
I'm afraid it's not much better. So we have a 5 of Swords here, where it just feels like you are disgusted, you're weary, you're worn out, you're tired. I mean, moving takes a lot of concentration and effort. There's maybe putting something to rest, or finding out that something didn't turn out the right way, or maybe something happens that could even get in the way of this. Or, you know, like they say, you never know who your neighbors may be. So something does not feel well at all about this move. And then I have the Judgment card. Here we go with Judgment, but it's reversed.
Judgment.
There could be a delay in things as well. If there's a delay, you may want to take that time to rethink your strategy, or rethink the situation, or do a little research before you move forward. Because, again, you got a lot of the green, a lot of the healing, and you also got a lot of the spirituality. What is your gut telling you? Maybe you need to do a little soul searching on this again. Is this the right place? Are you moving for somebody else? Or are you doing this for yourself? I feel like there's a little more beneath the surface than what we're seeing here that might contribute to help you maybe sidetrack this or think of a new plan. But again, I'm going to say these are for entertainment purposes only. I don't like giving bad news to people.
I don't either. I hate doing it, but, you know, unfortunately, sometimes that's just all you get. It's just the way it is. It is just the way the cards read. You got to remember, you don't make decisions based on what we do and what we say. You know, you guys have your own free will. You make your own decisions, and that's how you'll determine your actual future, right? We are just people on the internet reading cards, and everything is always entertainment purposes only. So keep those things in mind. Angela would like to know if she could have a general reading. Yeah, Angela, absolutely. You can have a general reading.
Hello, Angela. Welcome back.
Yeah, it's good to have you here. I see Christina said thank you. Our reading made sense to her about her and Ivan moving to her town.
Oh, good, good. That matters. That counts.
Yeah, that's the important part, right? That it makes sense to the person we read for.
Yeah.
All right, Angela. Generally speaking, I see great things and I see terrible things. How about that? How's that for completely unclear?
Yeah,
That is the
I
most
saw your
unclear
Mercury
reading I've ever
sitting.
just said. I yeah, I see again. I see with the world, I see things are wonderful. Right now you feel like inside things are really good, right? You're happy inside. But on the outside, people are seeing that you're kind of bored. You know, I think there's boredom that's coming through, and that's what you really see in the Four of Cups. But the world is telling me overall, life is really good for you right now. Things are going really well. You just have to, not fall into a rut of boredom or frustration. That's another word I would use for that. So that's what I have, Angela. But it's a very general reading. So, all right, what do you have?
Okay, well, we got the Seven of Wands came up again here, and it's like you're battling something, but this could be a little bit of battling within yourself. If you are taking too much time to decide on something, or you're very hesitant, that actually can be working against you. So you're going to want to be able to make decisions. They even say not making a decision is still making a decision. So, I mean, the yellow, the happiness and everything that once was, it just feels like it's being clouded. And it could be that sometimes we are our own worst enemy. But there is some sort of battle going on there, some negotiations. Maybe you're not liking what someone is offering you. Maybe it's even to do with a job or offering you in life. But you're going to have to make a decision. Sometimes, well, we got the hangman and it's reversed. Sometimes being in suspension could be good for us, but at this point, it's and not moving forward. You might have to make some sacrifices and accept what you wouldn't want to. And especially, I don't know if it feels like if it's a job or something. I don't know, but there's some choices out there that just don't feel like that they're being mulled over properly, and it might cause some losses for you. So just want you to pay extra close attention. What does your gut tell you? Do a little kinesiology or something, and maybe you can figure out the best course of action, because it feels like you're at a stalemate and it doesn't feel like that's going to be good for you. Making the decision will be better.
Thank you, Angela, and I appreciate the early Father's Day wishes. Thank you so much.
Yes, happy Father's Day. I didn't even say it. Shame on me.
That's okay. That's all right. Real quick, Julie, did you need? Were you looking for a reading about the court papers? What's going to happen with them? Is that what you're looking for? Because I see that you think that the Justice card is going to come up in your reading, and I wasn't really prepared for a reading for you because I didn't see anything. But God only knows. Or you did the reading about the little bratty kids, didn't you? Did we do a reading for her? Wasn't she the bratty kid reading?
Talking to me. Hi, I'm Barb. I see she's here.
Yes, I think so. I think, Julie, we did a reading for you, but you can let me know. Let us know at the bottom, and I'll check down there in a few minutes. Nikki's here almost every night.
Okay.
She says, hi, everyone. Thank you for being here, Nikki, by the way. And what is coming up for her relationship? Do we see positive changes for her and her boyfriend in the next 6 months? Quick backstory, Nikki wants to introduce her boyfriend to her parents, but then all of a sudden he got extremely distant and she has not introduced him yet because she's trying to get things worked out. So what I see for it is I do see that there is the potential for things to be really good, right? There's been that potential all along. Things were good all the way up until the last couple of weeks. And I don't know if it was, things went downhill after you mentioned about meeting the parents kind of deal, because I think that's, he's kind of bridging the gap here, but in an immature way. He's moving from one point to another, which is good, but I don't think he's doing it with a lot of maturity. I think it's happening very, very childish. Yeah, I think he's really being very childish. I think he's doing things and he's not really thinking about what he's doing, and it's making things difficult for you, obviously. So that's what I have. What do you have, Jade?
Okay. Well, I have a 5 of Cups, which is telling me like someone's doing all those hopes and dreams, and it just seems like they're falling to the wayside here, and that they're holding on to one. But it feels like even if you have the relationship, it feels like it's a partial relationship. It doesn't feel like he's all with the program. There's definitely something missing, something lacking. So maybe I wouldn't be too fast to jump to. I mean, he may just be in it for what he gets out of it, the gratification, but not the whole grocery bag. So it feels like there's definitely something missing there. And then we have the Hangman again. It just feels like all sacrifice and everything that you're making, it feels like it's just going to the wayside. Something is missing there. Choices and decisions have to be made, and it feels like maybe he's being more childish. It's all about his ego instead of about the conjoined effort. So I think there's it's like one scroll short of a toolbox here. There's something missing, and I don't mean to say it that way, like in a bashing way. Just something is not. It's not right. It's not right, but it goes a little deeper, and I think it might be ego based. So maybe he wasn't quite ready for the whole 9 yards. So you might want to look into that relationship a little deeper before you invest too much of your heart. Sorry to say.
All right, that's good. Robert said, hey to you, by the way.
Hey, Robert.
All right, Anahira says, can I ask for a reading about my career and finances, please? And thank you. Very polite. She's a first timer. All right, that's even better.
Sorry, which one now? Anahira.
Okay. That's great. Please make sure that you give us a thumbs up or better, thumbs up or better. And make sure you follow my page, The Night Reader Tarot, and also Jade's page, The Violet Sage. We would both appreciate it. Absolutely. It's like I said, the more followers, the more people who subscribe to us, that lets us know that we're doing a good job. And it lets us know that we should continue what we're doing. And I think for a lot of people who have had readings between here tonight and with me personally and with Jade personally, you guys are happy with the way we're doing things. So when we get a new person in, we are very happy. We're very welcoming group for new people to come in, and we just want you to feel like you're part of the family. So welcome, Anahira.
No
I
problem.
hope
No
I pronounced
problem.
that right too, by the way.
Mhm.
So, all right. So I see for your career, I see that you are working with a team of people that are doing a job that's extremely meaningful. It's very, very meaningful to you. It's meaningful to the business that you're in. So this way, I think that things are really good with your career. I also see here that you are confident in what you're doing. You're very focused. You're very fixed on the task at hand. Your creativity will come into play, and that will help the career move forward. That'll help your career. Thinking outside of the box, basically. This is absolutely thinking outside of the box for the group of people you're working with. You will have the creative ideas that they need, and they'll know how to implement them then once you give them the ideas. So that's what I see for your career reading. What do you have, Jade?
Okay, I'm kind of confused. Sorry, so you're asking about the career. I'm looking at the wrong one. I'm looking at her question about going to Mexico. So I kind of
Oh,
not was not focusing on the career. So is it okay with you? I'll go ahead and answer this one about the Mexico
okay. You
situation.
do the Mexico trip.
Okay,
I think the career ones were good. I think
good,
she should
good.
be happy about the career.
Well,
So you get to
you're
do
going to be
Mexico
lucky.
and
You
plastic
actually get
surgery.
two answered tonight. All right. Well, with the surgery one going to Mexico, I have the Seven of Swords and it's reversed. And there is reason for a little concern or worry. It feels like someone may be trying to counsel you or giving you some advice that you may not be listening to. And if they're telling you, wait, maybe things aren't right, or maybe even because of the COVID, things may not be right, you may want to heed what they're saying to you. I do have that you are going to be taking a trip or journey here, but it feels like you're rushing into it. I don't think it's the time is right yet. Not to say it's not going to go well and that you shouldn't do it. I just don't think your original plans are going to pan out the way you wanted them to. So you may just want to revamp, see if there's some instruction or they want to make sure things are just so. I mean, maybe you get sick. I mean, these days, if you so much as have a cough or the sniffles, they don't want to do surgery. So it could just be something that is really throwing everything off. So just be careful. Don't push things if it doesn't seem right. It just might be the universe's way of telling you the time's just not right yet. Okay.
Maybe her plastic surgery is to get rid of that gigantic doggy tongue in her picture. Did you see it?
Yeah, yeah, I
Yeah,
see.
there it is.
It's funny.
All right, NS. NS has a very private question. Will Corey and I be intimate? And what's going to happen with the two of them?
Hmm.
Yeah, I don't. What's going to happen
Yes.
between the two of you in the relationship, I'm hoping? Not what's going to happen when you're intimate. I don't think we want to know. There's a fine line. There's a very fine line, NS. All right, let's see what we get. I see where he is much mature. He's much more mature minded than you are. He's very courageous. He's very romantic. He, and he's very passionate. He's got that passion, right? Kings are fire, wands are fire. You can kind of see that he's got the crown on top of the wand, and it looks like it's a flame, right? The courage comes from the lion. Leo the lion is a fire sign, so that all goes together with fire. Fire is passion in tarot, just how it is. The Four of Pentacles looks like for you personally, though. I'm kind of getting a reading. This is him. This is you. I think you're really hesitant to do to have any type of relationship like that right now. So I think things will be okay with your relationship in general, overall, but the whole being intimate together thing, I think you're really not ready for that yet. That's what I think. Jade, what do you think?
Okay, well, I have the Four of Cups here. And it's really, you're trying to really make things happen. You got all these wishes and you're trying to make this happen. But I don't feel you may be successful in being intimate, but I'm not sure that it's the whole ball of wax that you may want for a lifetime, because I've seen here, although you're going places, it's like you have love and spirituality. I do feel like Night Reader said, it's kind of like you're two different people. You're almost to the point of competing forces, though. So there's a little bit of conflict there. You may not mesh on the whole grand scheme of things. So yeah, it's kind of like be careful what you wish for. I really do a lot of soul searching with this. Is it just like, all right, I'm okay with this relationship for a little while? Can you protect your heart? I think you guys, I mean, you can work on things if you're willing to work on it together. But right now, as individuals, you are two like totally different people. So, but then again, opposites do attract. So here we have. So if both of you get on the same page where you're both trying to make it happen, it can work. But I really feel like it's gonna, I don't know, there's a lot of difference there, and the differences might become too much.
Yeah. And so I'm just going to ask you real quick, how old are you? That's what I want to know. That's what we need to know. Because she says here
young,
again, she says we will meet each other one day. So apparently they have not met yet.
Okay, then worlds apart. You want to keep it that way? No.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Yeah. Isn't that the best form of protection?
Not doing
Just
anything
not
at all?
moving at all.
Yep. There you go.
Oh my. Ooh, I'm having a hot flash now. Where's the
Robert's
air conditioner when I need it?
I don't know how to shut mine off to do this, so it does get hot in here.
Yeah. Hey, Playboy Bunny, welcome. Welcome. It's good to see you. Oh gosh. Yeah, there we go. CM wants to know if she can get a general read on what to look forward to in the near reading. Thank you, CM, for saving us.
So what can I look forward to in the near future? Okay.
CM is one of my moderators as well, and she is here basically every single night.
Oh, awesome.
Not usually a night goes by that I don't get to talk to CM at some point. So that's good. Oh, that was lovely. I hope your landscape painting is going well. I can't wait. At some point, you're going to send a picture of it, and we're going to all get to see it. Because when I get the picture, then I'm going to put it on, if you allow me to. So she's working on a painting of a landscape. Waiting to see it.
That's a great source of meditation too. That's awesome.
Yeah. Yep. That certainly is. So general reading, here's what you have in the near future. CM. Oh, CM. I see that you just feel like you're on the outside, right? And that is so true, just from the stuff we've ever talked about over, since you started coming here. Things have been going extremely well for you. Things have been going really well. And I don't want to ruin that with this reading, because I don't think things are as bad as it looks here. The King of Swords, is somebody who's serious. There's somebody who is very smart, and they are going to be able to help you with with issues that you have at different, wherever you are, at different places and stuff like that. But the Five of Pentacles tells me you feel like you're left out still. You still have that feeling of not being one of the crowd, not being one of the group, not having the friends that you want to have. You just feel like you're left out. And I don't see that as actually the case. I really don't see that as the case with the King of Swords coming through. Because I think you are more rational minded than that and know better that that's not really the case. So, what do you have, Jade?
Well, I have some good news.
Good.
But good news with a little at the same time. So we have the Ace of Coins, and it is reversed. And I do feel that prosperity, money, things do come your way, but you want to make sure about how you're going about it. And someone could have the riches of life but not be happy. So you want to make sure you're either not overdoing yourself in the wrong areas or doing something they absolutely hate in order to make the money, that sort of thing. So I do feel prosperity is coming to you, but you're just not obtaining it and being fulfilled by it. So something's missing with it. But then we have the Ace of Swords, where you're conquesting everything here. So love, healing, it feels like it gets to get turned around so that you have the strength and power to really achieve your desires and your goals. It's just, and I'm surprised the foundation card isn't out here, because sometimes it's the way you build it or the route you're taking to achieve it that's going to matter and mean the most to you. And that's when you're going to become triumphant over all of it. I leave that with you.
Yeah, it's good. CM, it's going to be good. Things are good. April Strohmeyer had said that when we did her reading before, I had mentioned that I think she's going to get together with close friends or family in the near future, and she just wrote that she will be getting together with family next weekend.
Awesome.
So we were kind of all right on the money on that. Anya wants to know if we have time. She would love a general reading.
Okay, where's
So
that one?
a nice general reading.
Am I not seeing that? Huh.
Anya has been here. Anya's been coming to the show probably over the past week. She started coming to the show and stuff, and we're really happy to have her. All right, so generally speaking, I see lots and lots of choices for you. My reading is all choice, right? This Two of Swords is telling me specifically that you are at a crossroads, and at that crossroads, you need to make a decision. Now, the decision you have to make, you're going to really have to think hard, because there's going to be a lot of choices, right? Choices, yes. Temptations, maybe. Maybe some of these are temptations that you shouldn't pick, and some of them may be choices that you want to pick. You have to make the best decision, though, because right now, like I said, you are at a stalemate, basically, and you're kind of stuck where you are. And I think you just don't feel like you could see any way forward. That's why you're looking this way. This way is the past. So I really see where you can't look to your future until you make these decisions. Okay? What do you have, Jade?
Okay, I have the Lovers reversed, but I feel like this can represent either a relationship or a job. So right now it does feel like that it's unsatisfied, and it's like you could even feel like you're a failure, or you failed to pass a certain test, but it isn't you. I just feel like you're gonna have to make choices, I believe you said something about choices there, didn't you? Yep. That you may have to just let go, because as soon as you do let go, you got the Queen of Coins, the Queen of Pentacles, and that is prosperity. And then you are going to be that loving person you always wanted to be. Why do I feel like something is stifling you right now? It's kind of like squashing your energy, and maybe not allowing you to be who you truly want to be or who you should be, because you are quite a genuine, loving person. So, once the things that have been making you hesitate or not feel yourself or not able to be yourself, whether a job or relationship, I think that once you make the proper decision, you're going to find that you're going to have everything that you've wanted, and the real you can emerge. Hopefully that was of some help for you.
Yeah.
I know life is just full of choices, and I'm telling you, this Mercury is really hurting hard lately. It's there was a lot of interesting, twisted things here tonight, I'd say.
Yeah, that's exactly what Nikki had said. Nikki A. She says, "Wow, this Mercury retrograde is it all messed up." Oh my God, I need not to ask questions until after this retrograde is over. Definitely. Wow. And also, NS said she's 29 and they talk online. They have met online, but not in person. So
kind of watch out for those. They're not all bad, but they're not all good.
That's right. That is true. Barb wants to know if she can get a general reading, if we have time.
Hey, Barb. General reading for Barb.
After this, I think we're going to get to about 2 more readings and we're going to be done. All right. So.
Oh.
I know Jade has somewhere to go and I need to eat. So generally speaking, Barb, Aunt Barb, is this Aunt Barb?
This is my aunt. Yep, this is Aunt Barb.
Okay. This is Aunt Barb that we're not supposed to tell anybody is Aunt Barb?
No, that was my mother. We can tell her she's my Aunt Barb. We've had someone a long time ago.
Oh, good. The 5 of Rods shows me that you are having a bit of not a fight. It's definitely not a fight, because the people in the background are just too happy, right? So these people aren't fighting. They're just having a disagreement. So I believe, yes, you're having some type of disagreement about something or someone that you work with or someone close to you works with. They're having this issue. So it's either you or someone very close to you is having this issue about work and just not going exactly right. And there's some type of a stressful situation going on. So that's what I see, Barb. What do you see, Jade?
Okay. Well, I have the Empress, and usually when I get this card in a reading, it does tell me that there's a spirit that's with you and someone that's looking out over you. But I feel it's more female, so you do have a mother kind of spirit that's with you. But you are having some. It's not showing me financial, but I'm feeling financial. There may be some financial issues. You're not. This person is not able to shield you from the peace that you need right now or you're desiring. So there's just some blocks that are going on from people being able to help you. So don't feel that you're alone. You're not alone. They are there, but you're in a time where nobody can really do anything about these situations. But you do have a lot of love, peace, spirituality about you within these people who are with you. But there is delays going on, so it might be a little frustrating to you. And then here we have a lot of the daydreaming, the 7 of Cups, where you're thinking about all the things that you'd like to do and that you can do, but it just feels like they may not be as realistic as you hope right now. It just feels like it's a waiting game. There's just a lot of waiting going on, and it's just all the ducks need to be in a row first, and that's what I get for you there. Hopefully that was a help.
Awesome. That is awesome. All right, Kayla says she has a really big question.
Really true.
Big. Yeah. What would the landlord say if I asked her if Angie and the child could move in?
Oh my. I'd say you might as well just pull your hair out now.
Well, there you go. That's what I've done. It just stylishly falls out.
There's the question.
Well,
it's so far away on my screen.
Card. Yeah. I knew it's either temperance or justice every single night. So one or the other. And there it is. I knew it would be here. The Queen of Cups is telling me you are drowning in emotions over this. You are thinking about it so hard that it's becoming extremely emotional for you. I think you need to rest. You can kind of see where she's doing like a meditation type thing. And I really think that's what you need to do on this. I really think you need to think hard about this, kind of sleep on it, kind of make sure that that this is absolutely the best thing for you to do, because then temperance is telling me that, yeah, you want peace of mind, right? You want to feel, like you've done something good, like you've had a good purpose, but you have to be patient to do it. And that's what I'm seeing about this whole thing with the landlord, Kayla. So what do you have, Jade?
Okay. Hang on. My nose wants to sneeze.
Yes.
Okay. We have the Three of Swords. Yet you feel like having more is better, but at the same time, it creates a lot of grief and sorrow. So even a matter of what your landlord would say may not be so much even the point as in how it really would go over. But I think it's weird because I can hear the words in my head. Her saying, well, if you need her to move in, then maybe you ought to get a place together. So I just be really careful the way you approach that. If it's just her, maybe one thing, but if it's her and others like children or whatever, that may become an issue. I got a lot of thoughts in my head on that one. But this is where you're battling things amongst yourself too. So there's parts of you that you feel that this is going to fill you up somehow. There's this part that you're missing in here, but yet it's reversed. So I'm not so sure that this is going to do it for you, and it's going to be more of a choice. I mean, it really normally doesn't hurt to ask, but in the long run, I don't know. It just doesn't. It feels very, very, very complicated, very, very, very busy, and my head just starts to swim when I think about it. So that's the feeling. It like overwhelms me. Okay, leave that with you. Hopefully, it's been of help. Meow.
Hey, Joe. It's good to see you, Joe Bauman. Anya, you're very welcome. I'm glad you stumbled across my show too earlier this week. We're really glad to have you here. So it's really nice for you to be here. Thank you. We're going to do a reading for Playboy Bunny. Our very last reading will be for Mendy, down near the bottom of the list, and that'll be our last two readings. Okay. So that's where we're at. So Playboy Bunny wants to know, can I ask for Alex? Because Playboy Bunny is she's donating right now, blood. She's donating blood right now.
Wow.
And trying to type, which is amazing. She wants to know, can I ask for Alex's intentions and if he is hiding something? What are Alex's intentions and is he hiding something? All right. So. All right. I don't think he's hiding anything. I just think he's extremely slow moving. I just think he is overthinking everything right now. I, I I don't. It's not that he's uncomfortable. I don't think that he's uncomfortable with whatever is going on between the two of you. I just believe that he feels like he really has to think about things long and hard, several different times before he can actually make a decision and move on it. The King of Wands says once he finally comes around and once things really get good, his feelings will be very romantic towards you, very loving, right? Very, very loving. Again, with the King of Wands being lots and lots of fire and passion. So that's what I see. What do you see, Jade?
Hmm. I wish I could. Hmm. Okay, we got Eight of Swords. I feel that someone is going through this little painstaking journey here. And I feel it's more of a finding peace and spiritual nature and trying to find a balance between the two. And it feels like there's a lot going on, maybe a lot going on beneath the scenes, maybe even more than this person realizes. So when you say if he's hiding anything from you, maybe it's just hiding some emotional stuff. I don't think it's necessarily something that he did against you or anything like that. I think it's his own stuff. So there's a lot of possible baggage that comes with this one. Uh, we have here that there is a possible healing that could take place, but some people feel that they are a burden or burdensome, and then it makes them sort of back off. It almost feels like this person has two sides to them. So I don't know if it's you. You may end up deciding that maybe you bit off more than you could chew. Maybe you're not sure if you want the situation, or he may be contemplating that. And it could just all be because that battle he's got going on within himself. So the choice is really going to be yours. I don't see that it's a real foreseeable thing right now because I think there's some choices that need to be made on it to see if he can help heal some things that are going on in his own head. All right.
All right. Thank you, Playboy Bunny. Thank you. All right. Our last question is from Mendy. She just wants a general love reading for the next week. A general love reading for the next week. All right.
I like you got the 111. Are you like an 1111 person, Mindy? Because I see 1111 all the time too. It's pretty cool.
All right. Love reading, not so great. Does not start off so well with the Three of Swords. Now, maybe the Three of Swords is showing me that's showing me a bit of a backstory that you have recently had a really bad breakup, and you're looking to move on from that. Because the Page of Cups is kind of telling me that you're excited, you're inspired, you're like a daydreamer kind of person. You want to. You're always thinking of things in a creative and artistic way. So I see that as being really good. I honestly think the Three of Swords is just kind of giving me a backstory to something that's happened over maybe the past 6 months where there was some type of a breakup and it was not very good, but you're looking to move along. You're looking to move away from this into something more creative, something more inspiring, and something more artistic. So Mendy says she sees synchronicities every day, by the way. So, all right, what do you have, Jade?
Okay, well, I have here that there is something that the challenge has not been met. It feels like either maybe going to school, diploma, maybe mental acuity. Something is not going as planned spiritually, healing, those sort of efforts. I do feel also for the love, it does not look like it's, I don't know, it doesn't look very good for me on my end here. It feels like there's something that's been very unsatisfactory about it. And remember that it doesn't mean things can't be healed or things can't be fixed, but at this current time, it feels like there's a whole lot missing or things that are being misunderstood. Maybe someone's not taking initiative and doing what they need to do, so they're falling short, and that just kind of irritates the situation. So hopefully, maybe if two people can get on board and find a satisfactory medium ground, that may help. But right now, it's not looking real happy.
Yeah. Unfortunately, the love reading didn't have a whole lot of love in
I'm
it.
telling you, I don't like this Mercury. I just don't. I've never had so many like this.
Uh, well, she said, Bendy did say she had a rough week last week, but she is feeling a lot better, so that's a good thing.
That is good.
Fairy Wren, welcome. You made it to the very end of the show. Perfect timing. Fairy Wren is one of my moderators as well, and she's here every day that she can be.
Hi, Fairy
Sometimes her
Wren.
work schedule
I know
gets
you
in the
said you
way.
wanted to see this.
She is all the way from Australia, so yeah. Sometimes
Oh,
her work schedule gets in the
Australia.
way.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah. I get people from all over the world, which is great. So thank you all for being here. We appreciate it. I speak for Jade. I'm sure I can speak for her. Oh, that's weird. Well, that's interesting. My camera
Okay.
just
Oh,
got
my
on me for some
person
reason.
is here. Woohoo.
But anyhow, you guys can hear me. So thank you so much for everybody being here. Thank you for taking the time out to come to the
Yes.
show and see this. Like I said, this was going to be a really good special show, and it really was. It was special to me, and we had a good time. I think doing it
I
and
very
stuff.
much
So
enjoyed it. Thank you for
yeah,
having me on. It's
yeah.
awesome.
So
And
we
thank you all for coming. It was a great turnout tonight, and
yeah.
I really appreciate it. And please come and check out my show. I'm going to be adding some days and times. This way, I can maybe cover some more hours. But it's probably going to have to wait until the beginning of next month before I have time to do that. But thank you. Thank you
Yeah,
for allowing me to serve you tonight.
yeah. I'm just gonna put up real quick. Again, no show on Sunday night. I will not be doing a show on Sunday night because I will be not home for Father's Day, which is just the way it goes, unfortunately. Sorry to say. But Monday is our 100th show, 100th episode of the Night Reader Tarot Show. And we will be doing a special 2-hour edition of the Night Reader Tarot. It will start at 5 o'clock Eastern, and that'll be Monday the 22nd. And that'll be our 100th show. Very exciting. I'm very excited about that. I can't believe it's been 100 shows already.
Yeah,
Yeah,
congratulations. That's
that,
awesome.
that is that's a big deal for some. For me at least it is. It really seemed like it was. It would never get here, but I'm very excited about it. So yeah, so Monday 2-hour special, Sunday no show, and thank you all for being here. We really do appreciate
Yes,
it.
thank you.
We had a good time, so we're hoping you had a good time.
Yeah,
Thank you,
thank you,
Roberto. Thank you,
everyone. And
Robert. Thank
hopefully,
you.
Mercury passes and things will get better.
Yes, exactly. All right. Thank you so much, everybody. Have a good night.
Bye bye.
Bye now.